Right, okay. We are on Secrets of the Obscure Launch Supply Drop Week 4. As per my last video, as per my last email, I haven't been all that impressed. The mounts obviously were good, and you got 3 and they were all the same mount, essentially. Well, they were all the same mount, they were all ramped mounts. So you didn't get like the to be able to search for one specifically like you could out of the where are they? These I bet they haven't got any. The mount selection licenses. I know that wasn't one, but yeah, the mount selection licenses, nor a random one. You just got everyone got the same 3, so it felt very yeah. I'm not sure. And then it's been a bit rubbish really after that. So this one, out of all of them, I've felt that this one has been the worst. So what we got in here? A golden key. Oh my god. Miniature claim tickets and a black lion chest key. I can't even be bothered to do a comparison with the other ones because I just know that the other ones were better. So let's see how we do here. Okay, all right, a rare, but I mean I think that's 6 gold. Wardrobe unlock's not bad.
I like it.
Oh, blimey, another rare. You are joking. Two rifle skins, man. Right, well done, brilliant. Okay. Lord above.
The spoils of battle.
Let's see, shall we?
I like it.
Yeah.
So right. So I've said my piece about this supply drop. Yeah. So you've just got your last bit to open, haven't you?
I have, yeah.
Right.
And I'll
So
put my
it's
comments for it.
yeah. It's 5 keys, a golden key, and what's the other thing? I've forgotten.
Okay, I'm going to open it up now. So 5 keys. And then the 2 miniature claim tickets.
Oh right. Okay.
No rare.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is a really good way of enticing me back into the game. It's doing well. Okay, it's doing well.
Bloody hell.
Not one.
Not one
So
rare.
with this, I get an automatic one, don't I?
Yeah. So you open up the gold one now, are you?
Yeah.
What did you get then in your keys? Was it all just jank?
Yeah, dies, some treasure or trophies, your black lion statuettes, 6 black lion claim tickets,
Transmutation charge is so
which
needed.
I need. So that's good. And then here we go with this. Ready?
Right, good luck, man.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Oh, there you go. I got the axe.
Right, okay, so I'm looking at. I've got this on the screen now, so you chat away, mate. Right, so just to recap, week 1, right, was the 3 mounts, a Black Lion cape voucher, and 2 heroic boosters. Okay, so we paid what, 2,800 gems. The mounts. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I'm using one of those mounts because I think that's better than the electric one that I had before, and I do really like it. But they were 3 raptors. Why were they not I don't know. Why were these not inside the specific mount licenses that came out to do for Secrets of the Obscure, and do what they've done before, where they give you one where it's a guaranteed one, and then one where you pick one and you can have and it's a random. That's a
Yep.
tried and tested method, and that's 1,400 golds worth of stuff, because it's like 1,000 gold for a select and 400 gold for a random.
Yep.
So but here you got 3 raptors. It's like, if you like one of them, 2 of them are wasted. So
Yeah.
what's the point of having 3 of the same? If it was like 1 raptor, 1 glider, and 1 whatever, yeah, fair enough. Because then you could use all 3, or you could use none. But here, if you like one of them, the other 2 are redundant.
Yep.
Now, I know you liked the cape voucher. Are you still using the cape? Sorry, I've gone onto a picture
I
now, so
am.
I'm looking at you. So you really
I
liked
am.
the cape, and that worked really well for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
And then the heroic boosters, they're good. They are good. I use them all the time. They're for World versus World, and if I was, if there was a new trading thing came out, I would use it for that as well. But yeah, what do you think about the mounts, mate?
I didn't like them. Not
Mm.
my cup of tea. I like the effects on the electric one. That's about it.
What about you, Keith? What do you think about getting 3 mounts that are all the same? They're all Raptors, and they weren't randomised. And well, as you can see, I'm using one of them, but the other 2 were.
That's a bit still stupid. You've got so many mounts you can choose from. Why just give you the 3 of the same
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
type?
I like the way I did it previously as well, Keith. Like where you had to do where you can pick one randomly, and one's a lottery. So I do like that on it though. That little ball that it's playing with.
I can't
Truly.
see it again. I'm just gone. I'm still on this supply thing.
Oh, okay.
Right. So yeah. So that was week 1. All right. Then week 2 was a Black Line backpack and glider voucher, a fucking emote, 2 guaranteed wardrobe unlocks, and a communal boost bonfire.
Well, it says it all really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, that just sounds awful.
Absolute piss.
The wardrobe unlocks are always. We love a wardrobe unlock.
I think I did all right with my wardrobe unlocks, or it may have been on my keys. I got a wardrobe unlock and I did all right, because
Yeah.
it's a recent wardrobe unlock from either that or from the keys that I got. I got one of the weapon skins for one of the season 4 lands.
Right.
Where my otter comes from. It's like an electrified weapon, basically. I think they're storm cooler or storm charged. But basically,
Okay.
they cost a lot of materials to make the weapons. You make them you make them yourself, so they're not a Black Lion one. They're ones you make.
Right.
But they're about 80 gold each. So, and that's even now. They've been out for ages. I think they were. I think at one point I remember them being 160 gold. So, yeah, that was not bad. 80 gold unlock is not bad. But yeah, it's piss poor. That's really poor. Let's let's move on. Week 3, another superb week. A Black Lion finisher. Which it did allow you to get the unicorn, so that's good. A Black Lion weapon voucher. Now these are they're not bad. They're the individual weapons that are about 600 gems or whatever. If that's your thing, and you'd like a kind of a if you're not using a default legendary skin or something like that, and you want to kind of make a theme, sometimes the weapons are really good. I think so. Say something like that futuristic sniper rifle that kind of expands out and has got like the laser stuff all around it. That looks like a fucking legendary skin, and I picked that very early on. So, and the fact that they're doing better, because I think now the weapons vouchers contain all of the weapons that have ever been released, whereas before I don't think they contained everything. So they've got better. But then week 3 also had 3x7 dragon die pack. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I normally, like what you've said before, I normally have a little sort through, find dies that are under a certain amount of gold and buy them and unlock them, just so that I don't get a dodgy wardrobe unlock or an attempt to kind of maximize my wardrobe unlock.
Yeah.
I think it didn't contain 3 dies. I think it contained 3x3. So I think there was 9 dies altogether when you opened them all up, if I recall right. And I was kind of pleasantly surprised. I had like 5 or 6 rares out of it. I was either very lucky or that's exactly what comes out of it. But I thought they might have been brand new dies and therefore may have been worth a little bit of money. No. I had them all. I had all of the dies that I got out of it. And I think the most expensive die was worth about 4 gold. And one of the rares was worth literally about 13 silver, I think. So, yeah, poor.
Very poor.
Yep, and then week 4 is what we just had. Black Lion chest keys, 2 miniature claim tickets, and a golden Black Lion chest key.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Right, now I'm looking at the End of Dragons supply drop, mate, to give you an idea of what it was. Right, so in week 1, we got a red crane weapon choice. Now that was a black lion release at the time. Okay, so it's a black lion weapon basically. So
Yep.
and it was of the latest set that came out for End of Dragons. You've got your 5 keys, a golden key, and then 5 die kits. But I think the die kits, it says redacted, but I think they were new die kits. So you had a chance to get something like new die kit, new dies that you didn't have for a start, and then obviously dies are very expensive. Like the rare ones are quite expensive when they start off, and it's only when they've been out for a while that they go down. So that's better rather than cobbled together die kits of stuff that probably everyone's got.
Yep.
On week 2, you had a backpack and glider voucher, which is the same as what we had before. But the main thing here was the End of Dragons expedition board. That's where we got it from.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Love it.
And that has been invaluable. Just giving you the writs, the adventure things, a bit of currency for the land. That's awesome. They're very good.
Yeah.
And they just tick along in the background. You also got some heroic boosters there as well. Week 3 was a bit of a poor one. You got an outfit, a weapon voucher, again the same as what we had before, so the one with the sniper rifle and all the weird weapons. And then you got those stupid die canisters that, well, I say stupid, but the ones that you can kind of combine together and make it rarer and rarer dies.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some nice ones in that.
Yeah, I think there's some of those that I don't have, because they're like 80 plus gold each. So, and then in week 4 of that one, you got a gold essence weapon choice one. Now I think that's the is that the ones that you've unlocked, mate, or is they're not? That's not a black line weapon, is it?
The mystic stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, I think is it? I don't know what it was, but it's something on that level, isn't it? Like a really hard to get weapon.
Outfit packs.
And you got 2 wardrobe unlocks, and you got 2 miniature claim tickets. So, I mean, it looks like the difference here from End of Dragons to the one that we've just done is that you could roughly swap out the 3 mounts for the expedition board, and I think you got an extra weapon and you got an outfit voucher rather than another weapon one or whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, they were saying, but I don't know, it just felt that this one was just, I Oh yeah, it is me, isn't it? The little blue thing.
Yeah.
Ah, that's even better. Oh, shush! You. My mount is derailing my point. I'm saying it's shit. So stop being better than what you are, mate. Shush you. I'm trying to say that the pack that you were contained in was utter bollocks, and you're showing me up with this little blue ball that makes you even better.
Yeah.
Did you both
But-
get raptors? Then I take it.
We both
Yeah.
got exactly the same mounts. We got.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I tell you what would have been better than the 3 raptors. Again, after the fact that I really like this raptor. Oh, you fucking fuck nugget! I just closed the window down. You know so the special mounts.
Right.
So like right, so like this one, the hummingbird. My jackal. No, that's from a licensed thing.
Return, my friend.
That's
Oh,
from a
those
licensed thing.
ones. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I think.
The ones that are like one.
Yeah.
That is one of them. One's 1,600. I think.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1,600 gems. Like
Yeah.
if the
Like what I'm on.
yes, exactly. Yeah, if that had been the that's a bit gaudy, isn't it? Yeah, if the 3 raptors would have been this, I would have it would have been a much better. There you go. Yeah. So Keeftifer's got
Yeah.
one as well. Gildan. Yeah, I mean, my stag is the one that I everyone's going around on their raptor, and I run around on my stag because I just fucking love it so much. But yeah, so if there you go, the birdie one is as well. I've got the birdie. Is if the 3 raptors would have been that, yeah, it would have been better because you'd have had a 1,600 gem mount. Then you had keys. Then you would have had some wardrobe unlocks, and then you start to get that's it. You've got your money back then, and then things like the boosters, a couple of odd things are all surplus to it all. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Chris, what's your
No
thoughts
worries.
on the whole set?
For me, not great, but for someone who's just starting the game, it's probably okay because you got a choice of loads of different stuff. You get a raptor skin. You get to have a look at the Black Lion stuff and pick a cape and stuff like that. So yeah, for a sort of person who's just started, it's probably more appealing, shall I say?
But for the amount of gems, you're still hoping for that little bit of something good out of it. That's the problem with it.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the sole big problem with it.
Yeah, I agree, Gildan. This one, I've never felt before that I've like, I'm not gonna say wasted my gems because the amount of money I've spent is staggering. But I didn't feel I got my money's worth. He says, looking at his lovely Mount Raptor again. But
Yeah,
anyway.
it does. It is good, that one. That one is good. But yeah,
Okay.
thank you all for watching.
Yeah. Thanks, boys.
And Truly needs to go.
Yeah.
Bye, Truly.
Catch you later.
See you, mate.
Yeah, see you later, mate.
Right, so your chesticle and your the chest guard skin and the glove skin are both still there because we thought
Correct.
we
Yeah.
thought that might be a they might have taken that out just
Yeah.
at the last minute, just before you get your keys, but they didn't change it, so that's good.
Cool.
Yeah. So
Have you seen that then? I've never seen that before. And
What's that?
on the super rare ones, the permanent crafting station
Oh
contract.
yeah, what's that?
Yeah, double click to bind this item to your account.
Oh,
Spell summoning crafting session.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Wow.
let's have a
That's
look at.
very good.
Okay, let's have a look, see what that is all about.
That's what I'm going to look on the trading.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
It's a £6 thing. So basically, the bank, if you get bank access or crafting station, you're fucking quids in.
Yeah.
The trading post one and the confusingly the hairstylist one are still £2.5 each.
Okay.
The Black Lion merchant is 650.
Wow.
That's
Okay.
mental, right? Because
There
that
you
allows
go.
you to access basic supply and sell loot.
Yeah,
Right?
I'd have that.
No, mate. You just do. If Chris must be nearly there, you want a sandstorm,
I'm not nearly there.
ain't ya? Haven't you done your 100 gambles?
No. No.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it?
obviously, it's going to cost you. I reckon my collector sandstorm probably, because I was quite good in writing down what I had for my wins and losses. And over the period of time, I reckon that well, to get by the time I got that, I reckon I was down about 600 to 900 gold.
Okay.
So that's not a bad, okay, that's not a bad estimate. But then you've got people like Hippie Hamster, who were and also fucking Monkey, that were
Yeah.
that absolutely smashed it. And
Yeah.
I was the out of the three of us, they were like 2, 3, 4 grand. I think Hippie Hamster was probably 4 grand up by the time he's probably got anywhere near this collector's edition. And
Yeah. He
Monkey
probably.
must.
Yeah, he probably won every 5 bloody goes or something.
It
Won the
seemed
big
like it.
one.
He was
Yeah.
trolling me hard because it was. I was
Yes.
all like sad face, lost again, sad face, and he'd go, "I just had a quick gamble and I've won. I've just bought myself a legendary," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"You prick." Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, Monkey was quite up as well. Subsequently, after that, I'm probably about even, I reckon, because I won. I bought my. I got the big un, didn't I? I got the big un, and I bought my. I bought an underwater legendary that's absolutely useless, but I don't care. I wanted it. But it's that
There you
bad.
go.
That bad. The underwater stuff is that bad. I've still got actual glyphs in them, and haven't got the my legendary glyphs in them. Oh no, that's because I haven't got them. Okay. Yeah, because you have to, if you want to do all your underground, what the fuck, underwater weapons as well as the as well as your armor, you've got to do 6. I know you've got to do 4 there, plus yeah, so it's 8 if you want to do all of it. Yeah, I ain't doing that unless they come down massively in price.